Hello, it's Phoebe, and welcome back to Fretless Friday from Schmudge as well. And Lolly, do you want to say hi? Lolly, hey, this is your chance to say this is your chance to say hi. My goodness. Okay, yeah. Anyway, welcome back to Fretless Friday. As you can see, we're on the back porch. There's something very cool right behind my head, but okay, I was gonna try to not give it away. It's Herman. It's my most recent creation. His name is Herman. So most of you are familiar with Tiny Gilligan and the concept of a jig doll. You know, he's a jointed figure that dances when his feet hit the floor. I usually connect him to my strumming hand so that he dances in time with what I'm strumming on the banjo. So I made a giant version. Here, we can hold up Tiny Gilligan here so they look the same size. Ah! Ah! I named him Herman because of Herman Munster, of course, and also because I was watching, there's like a 2-hour-long compilation of Pee Wee Herman on the David Letterman show that's just like the perfect background noise for me while I work on stuff. So yeah, his name is Herman. He's amazing. Let me get you a sense of scale of how big he is. He's like just a little bit shorter than me. Oh wait, let me move the camera back. I see it's cutting off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, it's cold. I took my shoes off so that I'd be the same height as him. Oh, golly gee, it's cold. Okay, it's like 60, but I'm from California and in California, so it's cold for me. Anyway, this is Herman. Ah! He's made with pretty much the same amount of joints as Tiny Gilligan. I did his arms differently, because he's also made of cardboard, so there's a lot more flex a lot of different places. So his arms are this kind of cool tube construction type thing. But then his legs are jointed at the hips and the knees, and not the feet. And his arms are jointed, no joints on the head or anything. But yeah, pretty much the same design as Tiny Gilligan except for the arms. And also, the manner of controlling him is different because this is what I was working on. I was out here for 2 hours last night in the cold. I could see my breath. I had like 2 jackets and a scarf and gloves on out here working on my giant puppet because, you know, what am I gonna do? Not work on my giant puppet? It's fun. I tried to get him so that he would dance like Tiny Gilligan connected to my clawhammer hand, but he weighs about 3 pounds, and I can't strum with 3 pounds of resistance. So I tried to rig up a counterweight. I got a piece of wood that was about the same weight as Herman, and attached that to the other end of the string, like the end near where my hand was. Oh, I actually have it. Why am I out of breath? Golly. It's also kind of cold out here right now. I made this cross beam, so this beam is about the same weight as Herman, and I attached it to the other side, and then I taped a glove to here so that my whole hand would move this beam. But the whole beam kind of wiggled back and forth, and then all of the movement was going to the beam and not to Herman. So I scrapped that. I think there is a way to use counterweights. Maybe if I just made the glove weigh 3 pounds, like made the glove out of metal or something, that would work. But I pivoted for now and made it so that he's connected to my shoes. I have these, let me get you some close-ups on Herman, actually. I keep forgetting I have this nifty camera that can flip around. Okay, yeah. I have these goofy Squidward Crocs that have the big bulbous nose that's perfect for tying strings to. And that's a 3-pound dumbbell holding them down. That is just about right to hold Herman. The strings, oh, this is different from Tiny Gilligan. There's 2 strings connected to each end of his shoulder because this whole head is just held on, like all these connections are just hot glue. So this would not hold up to the rigors of dancing. Is this zoomed out? Oh, it's zoomed out. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this arm thing. I'm sure I saw this somewhere, but it's pretty cool. I didn't follow a pattern per se besides guessing about Tiny Gilligan. I also gave him kneecaps. Hang on, I have to burp. There we go. It was a silent burp, fortunately. I gave him kneecaps so that his knees won't bend forward like Tiny Gilligan. They'll only bend back. And I think that also looks really nice. He's kind of got like Wizard of Oz. You know the original Wizard of Oz illustrations? He's kind of got like a cross between the Tin Woodman and the Scarecrow vibes going on, and I really like that because I'm a big fan of the Wizard of Oz books. There's Schmudge. He tried to eat cardboard. I'm not sure why, but he eats cardboard. He'll, like, legitimately consume the cardboard. Okay, anyway, enough yapping. Let's see Herman dance. How do I... Sorry, I'm trying to flip the viewfinder around, and it's getting stuck on things. This is the content people subscribe for. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Let me make sure everything's in frame. I hope the lapel mic is working. I assume it is. Let me get it. Where did I put my drink? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so the bad thing is he doesn't connect to my hand, so I have to think about tapping my feet in time. The good thing is one shoulder is connected to one foot and the other shoulder is connected to the other foot. So I can actually kind of make him shimmy, which is cool. I need to practice a lot with him, but you're going to see what I have so far. I would have practiced more last night, but as I said, it was cold. I could see my breath, so 2 hours was enough for me. All right, so I don't know if you can see me back here, but I'm putting my feet into the Squidward Crocs, taking the 3-pound dumbbell out. Here we go. Herman, are you ready? Yeah. All right, so yeah, he dances. There's me tapping both of my feet at once. Oh, the dog is not happy. Da 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 da. Oh, heck yeah. I'm sure this looks even cooler from the front. Let's have a little music, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Okay, so interestingly, I'm noticing there's a little bit of a delay, right? Like, my feet go down. I don't know how to demonstrate it, but he's not dancing in time with the music if I'm tapping my feet in time with the music, so I need to figure that out. Like, maybe I need to be a half beat ahead or something. It looked pretty cool from the back. I'm just going to assume it looked really cool from the front, too. But yeah, I can kind of have him do a ba-ba-ba, like a little shimmy if I do one foot at a time. And then I could have him do just the classic both at once. Do-dee-doo. So there's a ton of potential for cool things here. I think what I'm going to try next is making him a little cardboard banjo. And I'll kind of just attach one hand up here and then rig this hand to my strumming hand, because it's really light, and then have him play in sync with me. That's what I'm going to try next, maybe later today. Yeah, I'm posting updates a lot on my Instagram. I know not all of you guys are on Instagram, but that's where I'm doing kind of day-by-day updates, is on my Instagram stories. But yeah, hopefully I'll make a recap video about Herman, because I documented a lot of cool things along the way of making him. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, making Herman. Oh, I also made him so he can sit down, so he's not always hanging. He looks pretty cool when he sits down. Hang on, loud noise. Okay. You want to sit down, Herman? He's also, I don't know where I'm going to store him, because he's very large. But, yeah, I had him sitting in my shed last night in my office chair. It was very funny, waking up in the morning and coming downstairs and there's a giant cardboard lad in my office chair. Okay, here we go. You good, Herman? I had him so he could sit, and then I made some modifications to his legs, and now he can't sit quite as well. You good there? Okay, sweet. All right, let's go look at the chickens real quick. I know we weren't in the backyard. 10 minutes. Ooh, that's a long time. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I didn't rig up my ambient mic today, so there's not as much bird noise. Sorry about that. Okay, Lolly, you can't go outside. She's getting a little bit better about not chasing the chickens, but we still do not trust her. Where'd the... Oh, there they are. I'm out of breath from making Herman dance. Hey, Squidward. Oh, there's Glinda. Yay, Glinda. Oh, so beautiful in the wind. Lovely. Lovely chickens. Oh, there's Button Bright hiding back there. I don't know if you can see her. I don't think you can see her. Okay. Oh, I do need to give you guys a what? Okay, I'm not gonna flip the viewfinder. I gotta give you guys a gourd update because you know how my gourds kind of grew and then stopped growing and I thought they were done and then they started growing again? The new growth gourds have now like outgrown the original gourd. Like, look at that. Let me... So this is the biggest gourd I got. Why is the brightness all off? There we go. This is the biggest gourd I got from the first round. And then this is the biggest gourd I have from the second round. It's hard to see, but it's slightly bigger than that gourd. So look at all these gourds. This is nuts. Do I have autofocus on? I don't know what's up with the camera. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be it. I'm so out of breath. Goodness gracious. But yeah, that was Herman, the dancing jig doll. I have many plans for more puppets. I hope you guys are enjoying the puppets as much as I am. I'm having a blast making all these puppets. Okay. Why is the viewfinder getting stuck? Oh, it's because I have like a cable plugged in the wrong way. Ha! Okay. All right. I'm going to go sit down and rest. I spent a lot of time working on Herman yesterday. Are we still zoomed in? Have I been zoomed in this whole time? I don't know. All right. Oh, sky check. Let's just go look through the screen. We've got a lovely blue sky, which would make you think it's not very cold out here. But for me, at least, it is very cold out here. Do not fret this Friday. I feel like there's something else I was going to say. I'm back from Portland. Did I already say that? I went to Portland for a week to visit my friend. It was very fun. I got to put together that old Melodeon. I still have some footage of me showing what the inside of the Melodeon is like. So I might post that, or I might save it, because I need to open up my pump organ and fix a couple things. So I might save it and then make a little comparison video of what the insides of a suction versus bellows. What's the word for the opposite of suction? Blowing? I don't know. I might save it and do like a slightly bigger video on it. So we'll see. But I know you guys want to see the footage of the inside of the Melodeon, so I'll post that at some point. Oh, maybe I'll put it on Patreon. To all of my Patreon people, I'm sorry I never post on there. I really appreciate you guys being there. I should upload some stuff on there for y'all. I really, really appreciate you guys. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna go. 13 minutes. All right, goodbye from me and from Herman, the giant jig doll. You'll probably be seeing more of him or more of other puppets. It's a mess over there. Holy smokes. That's such a mess. I'm going to have to clean that up. This is the back porch. I can't just leave it messy. It's not my shed. Okay. I'm going to go keep working on this and maybe upload that Melodeon footage to Patreon. All right. I'll see you guys. Do not fret this Friday and have a lovely day.